Hey YouTube, Savage Models here once again. This is just a quick update on the progress of some of the eldar models I'm painting up at the moment, and answer a few questions as well. A few people have want to email me and a video response to Dunk 1978 banker, which is one of my YouTube friends, which is Ad. Some of you might know. Just a quick shout out for me, and he's talking about how he cleans his brushes, paint brushes at the present moment, guys. Well, as all of you know, this is a bit of a video response to that at the moment, guys. But as you know, paint brushes aren't cheap, are they? You know, you can talk from about nice cheap, you know, a pack of 6 brushes for a couple of £, to like some of my paint brushes are roughly about £6 each. So they're not cheap. So this is what I usually use, or my method of cleaning them first, guys. Every time I'm using one, or I finish using it at the present moment, yes, all of us do it, we always leave them like this one in the water all the time, and before you know it, if you left them there for a couple of days, it will start to get gunky, and that's why all this starts to wither away. But what I tend to do some of the time, guys, just to stop the build-up of paint on them, I just got some watered down washing up liquid by here, and when I've eventually finished it, you rinse it off as much as you can. I just give it a quick dip in the watered down solution, you know, washing up liquid. I just give it like enough. With this cup I got by you, it's got a bit of a lip on it, so I just give it a quick scrub like so, and just rinse it down, and most of the time it just gets the majority of the paint out of your paintbrush. I haven't used any of the model paintbrush cleaners which you see in a lot of the model hobby stores, so I can't really say how well they work. One thing I do recommend, I seen this video about last year sometime, I think in one of my videos I talked about it, and I seen this product from Awesome Les's channel, Awesome Paint Shop, and he talks about this stuff, guys. It's brush cleaner, and it's awesome stuff. It's obviously wet oil paints, dry oil paints, watercolours and acrylics, and it's absolutely brilliant. I cannot recommend this stuff enough. I have to say, you know, for this it was about £8, something like that, and or less than that, to be honest, guys. And for the sake of something this small, which will save your lifespan of your brushes, is immense. Because when I had this, I literally went through nearly every single paintbrush I had, because as we all know, when the build up of the paint comes under you with the at the, you know, the bottom, and when that starts to dry, and obviously starts spreading the top apart. But when I've used this stuff, and it's nice and simple, just dip in some water, it's like a soap, just you mix it up into a bit of a lather like so on the paintbrush, and I just use the palm of my hand. I use my hand as just cup it a little bit, and I just make a bit more lather up, and I just really do get down into it, even with some of my finest paintbrushes. You know they are most of my paintbrushes are ridiculously thin, and I do tend to get a little bit aggressive, even like this, just to get them right in if they have a bit of a battering, and they, after a while, they come up as good as new. I've had some of the ones which a lot of us got them, the typical classic, you know, dry brush, like so. Everybody's got a paintbrush like this we use for dry brushing. This one's a far better state than some of them I've seen. You know what I mean? The ones which are caked to hell and back full of paint. And trust me guys, after about a good 10 minutes of just doing this back and forth, swirling it back in the pot, right, and eventually comes clean, and this stuff is amazing. You can get it on online. I think I picked mine up from eBay, to be perfectly honest. Some art shops will probably sell it, and I just cannot recommend it enough. Obviously Les Mawson Paint Shop, he's the one who put me onto this from his video, and 10 out of 10 score rating for this stuff guys. It's worth your weight in gold, it is, especially for the price of paintbrushes what you have. So somebody emailed me, or PM'd me I should say, asked me what varnish I use on my models, and I haven't responded yet, but I'll put it into a video response by here now. What I use is, most of us use these days, is Testor's dull coat, all-purpose dull coat. Sometimes can be a bit quite hard to find. The ranges in prices, UK prices, are from around about £4.50 to about £5.50, and to be honest it's quite expensive for a 3-ounce can, which is obviously 85 grams, so it's £4.50, but it's personally I find it is worth its weight in gold. It's awesome stuff. But as one of my old videos I've done before in the past, I picked this up from Anatonic's workshop and online, and it's the Testor's dull coat lacquer, but in bottle form. As you can see, it's sedimented at the present moment, just give it a shake up, but you can put this on with a paintbrush. You can't thin this down, you can't pour this straight into your airbrush, to be honest guys. It's really thick, you need to thin this down. I've done a lot of trials with this stuff. First of all I did recommend using turpentine or white spirits, but after I've done a couple of more tests I realised that was a bit of a mistake for me to tell you that. But why I have had good success with this stuff guys is to thin down is isopropanol alcohol, which is basically, you can get it anywhere online. Go on eBay, just type in 70% alcohol, or it's called isopropanol alcohol, or I think a lot of the US call it rubbing alcohol. And basically I usually thin that down with that. I think I've also tried it, I think I thinned it down with something else, which is a other thinner from the Mr. range, which is a Japanese product. And wait a second guys, I think I got it by you, Mr. Thinner. And isopropanol alcohol works fine, but also that stuff works fine as well. And obviously what you get in this bottle, and you put in an airbrush, this will last you for ages and ages, but it tends to dry quite fast when you put it through an airbrush. So to be honest guys, if you can pick these up for about $4.50, they do save a lot of time and effort. To be honest guys, I picked mine up from a a local based game shop in the city in Cardiff called Firestorm Games. If none of you are aware of that place, guys, it's a gaming shop, and also they've got a big gaming area there. They ship all around the world, guys. If you spend a certain amount, obviously you're based in the UK, you spend a certain amount as well in the UK is free shipping, and obviously free shipping around the world if you spend obviously over a certain amount. They always got wicked deals on, you know, sometimes, you know, like 20% off. They do 40k, hordes, everything you think of. A lot of stuff they do. They started doing the Model A Vallejo range as well, guys, and but also they do the Testos Del Corte. I think maybe about £4.50 for a can, and that's Firestorm Games. Just Google Firestorm Games, guys, and you'll find it, no problems. If you have trouble, let me know. I'll send you a link to their store, and they are really good, up and coming, and good bunch of guys here. So, furthermore, let's have a look at some of the models I've been doing at the present moment. Right, everyone, so obviously you've seen my last lot I done for part of the commission job I've been doing for Eldar. So I've been doing some Eldar heavy weapons groups. I've been just started working on. Been doing these from last week over to this week, you know. An hour on and off every so often through work, and this is the progress I've got at the moment. 4 dual parts, and I'll show you some of them now. Here we go. These are obviously 4 dual parts, 4 dual weapons, and obviously once again these wings and the backpacks are 4 dual. As far as I know, it's not like a typical Space Marine squad, which you usually have, you know, maybe squad 10 to 5 in a squad. These are just for some reason come in as a squad of 4, which is a bit unusual, but I'm not clued up on Eldar at all, to be honest, so I wouldn't know. So yeah, so I was thinking of what, obviously they had to keep the same colour scheme as the other ones I'd done for my client, but I obviously want to try with this piece by here. I wanted to try to keep a bit of the purple in there as well. So it was a little bit of a head scratcher and see what I could come up with, to be honest, guys. I tried something on the helmets first, or one of the helmets, as I see if I could do something different with the helmet, and with the wings and the helmet it just looked way too much. So these ones by at the moment are partly done, obviously not completely, far from it, but those 3 are partly done. But I did finish one off first to give me a guideline to see what I was happy with, and so you can bring the light and have a closer look and see what he looks like. And here he is. So this one was slightly converted, as what you want to call it, converted. I just obviously had to chop his hand, move it about, and him just holding his gun like so, rather than the standard Eldar pose, because I got another set of these to do. So obviously they're all going to look identical. So obviously, yeah, I kept the white helmet because I was originally going to do another pattern on the helmet, but it just looked a bit too busy. So and this is what I basically came up with. Obviously that I'm really happy how the checkered, well, it's not checkered as such, mind you, but it's like a honeycomb pattern turned out on the wings. Been really pleased with that, and obviously with a nice blend in. You can see, look, there's not many brilliant pictures on on the internet of just standard eldar models. They always use like character models as such, because I noticed like most of these, even though like what he's wearing here are actually pieces of they look like trousers, then armour plated on top. But if you go to the Games Workshop website, and some like they all painted exactly the same colour. It looks like it's like one uniform, but actually it's not. So a bit the sculptor got a bit miffed off at that, to be honest. But yeah, so I obviously introduced the dark colour scheme, which is in between, which is the blues. It's a coat of arms deadly nightshade, which is, to be honest, is a horrible paint to put on. It doesn't cover very well. I probably made that mistake from the beginning, but now I got to see it through. But yeah, I was really happy how he turned out, to be honest. He's put these with a set of 8 of them all together, heavy weapons. Then I got, I think, about 20 guardians to do, which I think as well got the same backpacks. So there's a lot of work involved. So yeah, he's I admit I'm quite pleased how he turned out. So that's what my present update is at the moment, guys. I'll probably post another one up when like the all 8 of them are done, and I'll probably make a good a better display video for you guys to have a look at them, and hopefully you like them. So guys, I hope you like what you see. If you like them, please hit the like button. It really does help me out a lot. For some reason, I have a lot of views of some of my videos, and not many like hits for some reason. So I don't really know if people actually like them or not. And obviously, it helps me out massively, because if you click our like button and you've got subscribers yourself, they can see what you actually like, so they might actually go on to see my videos, and hopefully I'll have a few more subscribers. So if you like what I'm doing at the moment, guys, just rate it and comment and subscribe. So hope to speak to you soon, and once furthermore, anything I can help you out with, just PM me, and I'll hopefully put in a video response, or I'll get back to you. Cheers, guys.